An introduction to Philippine literature. Philippine literature was divided into three periods: legendary and epic age, period of Spanish occupation, and period of the American occupation. The legendary and epic age. The oral was handed down from the elders. This period consisted of magical incantation, myths, legends, and folktales. Our ancestors believed in sun and the moon worship, tree worship, and worship from other forms of nature. They also believe in environmental spirits, good or bad. Myths and legends explain the origin of the universe and land of regions, the origin of the first man and woman, and the human race. The Spanish occupation. Spaniards introduced Christianity to the Philippines. Literature produced during this period was religious in nature. Passion, a story of life of Christ beginning with Annunciation and ending with crucifixion. Moro, extremely popular type of drama, its subject matter was always a conflict between the Christians and the Moros. Corrido and awit, popular forms of poetry during the later part of the Spanish rule and early in American regime. Corrido, a long narrative in verse telling the deeds of a legendary hero. Works patterns on Corrido. Loranda and Laura, Life of Don Juan Teñoso, Siete Infantes de Lara ang sa kaharian ng Espanya, and 12 Pares ng Francia. Awit dealt with the adventures of knights but like in romantic tone. Early in 19th century, with the opening of Suez Canal and a change in government administration, many young Filipinos went to Europe to study. Antonio Luna founded the newspaper La Independencia. Jose Rizal wrote his masterpiece No Limitang Here and El Filibusterismo. These two novels were banned by the Spanish colonial government because they revealed the abuses of the church and in the state of the Philippines. On the whole, the literature of this period was propaganda written by the leaders of movement against Spain. The American occupation. The coming of Americans introduced English language, which Filipinos began using as literary medium. English as literary vehicle for Filipino writers is a choice forced by history. With the coming of the Americans, a new system of education was begun, and English was made the medium of instruction in school.